I tried 10 sunscreen sticks so you don't have to. Let's rate them all. Starting with the bottom 5. Number 10, the worst sunstick I've ever tried is this Glow Clear sunstick. I mean, it's cheap and it has no white cast, but the benefits stop there. To my knowledge, this is not SPF tested. It has a very strong floral smell that makes me feel like I'm being haunted by my grandma. It's also quite heavy on the skin even with just one layer, and it gets sticky when you sweat. Remember, if a product doesn't do what it says it will, it's expensive no matter what price it is. Coming in at number 9 is the BTS sunstick, or more formally known as the HC Natural Perfection Fresh Sunstick. The pros: it's reasonably priced, has high sun protection, and no white cast. It glides on the skin very smoothly and doesn't move my makeup as much. It also has a glowy finish. But in tropical weather, this is very heavy on the skin. Even some of you guys with dry skin have told me so. And it has citrus essential oils, not the best for sensitive skin. In conclusion, I'll leave this one to BTS. Sitting at number 8 is a No Brand Be Active Pure Sunstick. Yes, no brand has sunscreen. Sweat-resistant sunscreens tend to fetch higher prices, but this one is pretty reasonably priced. It has high sun protection, it's made for sports, it has a glowy finish, and it applies clear. But like the HC Sunstick, this feels pretty heavy on the skin. It's just a bit lighter. The glowy finish also isn't ideal for oily skin types. And it has citrus fragrance too. As an oily, sweaty person, I'll be using this on my body. Moving along, in 7th place, we have the Abib Quick Sunstick. And Hypen endorses this one if that matters to you. This has high sun protection, and it's reasonably priced for the amount you get. It has no white cast, no fragrance, and despite being glowy, it's not as heavy as the other sunsticks. This is not weightless, you definitely feel it on your skin, but it only feels heavy to me when I have 3 or more layers on. Unfortunately, it sweats at room temperature here in the Philippines, so it doesn't do really well here. So I mainly use this on my body. And finally, rounding up the bottom 5, we have the Bring Green Tea Tree Cooling Sunstick. Very importantly, 17 endorses this one. This has high sun protection, a natural finish that's in between matte and glowy, so it doesn't drag the skin when applied, and it's quite sensitive skin friendly. But even though it's cooling, I don't really feel any cooling sensation at all, but that might just be me. The round shape also makes it kind of hard to manipulate around small areas of the face, and it's a bit pricey compared to the other sunsticks for the amount you get, which is why it's not higher up on the list. And that brings us to my top 5 sunsticks. Sitting at a comfortable 5th place is the Nature Republic Fresh Powdery Sunstick. At 24 grams, this is the biggest sunstick on the list. I like it because it has high sun protection, it has no white cast, and it has a lightweight matte powdery finish, but it still glides smoothly on the skin without dragging it. So this is one of the sunsticks I like for reapplication on top of makeup. The only con I can think of is that it has fragrance and it's not waterproof. At 4th place, we have the Vanilla Co. Hello Sunny Essence Sunstick Fresh. Well, that was hard to say. This is the most expensive sunstick on this list, which is mainly why I can't give it a higher rating. But if you have the money to spend, this has high sun protection, and it feels lighter than the Nature Republic sunstick. It has no white cast, and it glides very smoothly on the skin. So I love this for reapplication on top of makeup. Just a heads up for my besties with sensitive skin, this has fragrance and citrus essential oils. Next, in 3rd place, we have the Tokobo Cotton Soft Sunstick. As a sweaty Southeast Asian, this is one of my favorite sunsticks ever. It has high sun protection, a matte powdery finish, and it's super lightweight. It's a really good sunstick, especially for the price. But it isn't perfect. It has really strong fragrance, just like other Tokobo products. And because it's matte and powdery, it drags on the skin a little bit at first, so you need to warm up the product. It's not the best for reapplication on top of makeup, but that's the reality of a matte sunstick. Despite that, I really love it. And in the highly coveted 2nd place, we have the BLK Sheer Sunscreen Primer Stick. This is the only sunstick from a Filipino brand that I trust at the moment. The reality is that SPF testing isn't as strongly enforced here in the Philippines. It's not colonial mentality, it's just reality. Anyway, this sunscreen stick is almost perfect. It has a matte finish, but it glides well on the skin. It's very lightweight, and it doubles as a primer. It's fragrance-free and it's waterproof, so it's sweaty Southeast Asian approved. However, it's a bit small for the price you pay, and it's not good on dry patches. But even though it's mattifying, it doesn't dry out your skin. And in 1st place, the best sunstick that I've ever tried, ever, is the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Airy Sunstick. It has value for money, high sun protection, a very light and airy texture. In fact, it's almost weightless. It's fragrance-free, and it has no white cast. Perfect for oily to combination skin, especially in tropical weather. Again, it is matte, so it drags on the skin a bit at first, but this is my favorite because it's so lightweight. So there you have it, my top 10 sunsticks, everyone. Tell me what your favorite sunstick is in the comments below. I'd love to hear it.